Hello everyone, welcome on back to Iowa Plains View. Alright, so first things first, I do have the tether over here. You can probably not see the, alfalfa. But I'm going to have a worker at least do this because I certainly am not going to be able to see much. This is literally 1 month after we cut it, so I'm not sure what they're doing here. I've seen this issue before, sometimes with modded crops, where sometimes workers don't work on them. So that is really unfortunate. Dang it. Well, this is the priority now because obviously I'm gonna have a tough time baling it. So it's kind of the priority item. I was hoping to get this planted. I was hoping to do a lot of things, but honestly, I think we'll be working in that field basically the entire month. So it kind of set us back a little bit. All because of that, which is unfortunate, but I mean, I don't have many options, but more likely, especially with the worker not working on tethering, I might end up having to change it to grass. That is something I'm going to have to consider. Just to be honest, that's something I'm going to have to think about. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to bale that, like, next month. I'm already thinking, I should get back here and turn this off, that more likely I'm going to have to bail it like this, or, like, go at some weird angle just to be able to see where I'm going. So, that's kind of the thing I'm seeing right now. But yeah, I guess I have to do this, too. Unfortunate, but I don't have many options, so. And in theory, if it was grass, a worker should work perfectly fine in it. So unless this yields incredibly well, and it makes all the pain worth it, I'm probably going to end up switching to grass. It's more so just because it's the height, too. Obviously, workers not working would be unfortunate, because obviously there's going to be times when we're working in a different field, wherever it may be, and I'm having a worker do a lot of the grass work. Well, obviously, if I can't do that, then that's kind of sets us back quite a bit. Obviously, like today, I mean, for a perfect example would be today, where I was hoping to obviously get the field up there limed and possibly get planted, get the bales picked up. We'll see if that happens now. Oh, and I did just actually think of something. I was looking earlier, and in the sales, there was this. I'm not going to get that capacity. That's 6,000. Which is a new one at that point. I was going to get it, but obviously I wouldn't do the unrealistic one. How much is the... Well, it's 10 grand, so it'd still be cheaper. Although, would I want to instead consider one that would allow me to use propane in it, as well as water? For the price, I think I'll do this for now. Oh, actually, I don't want the XL capacity. I want normal. So yeah, it's 4 grand. I guess we'll take the green. But yeah, I saw that earlier. I'm like, that wouldn't be a bad idea, especially for something being on sale. More likely in the future we'll get something that does handle propane. But that should easily be able to do, the milks and probably water and stuff, which I have not actually figured where I was gonna buy, or not buy, get water from. Didn't consider that. I'm not sure where there is a spot on the map. I know there's water like up here. There's a little bit down here. We might have to get a water point on the farm. Or the productions and stuff that would require it. But yeah, well, like I said, I think we might look to go to grass. I might be better off if if I'm having this issue the month after and how often this happens, looking back, it happens quite often where I don't get into the field to tether it immediately or bale it, whatever it is. All of a sudden, if I have a tough time finding the bales, you know, that's kind of a problem. So I am relying entirely on the guidance lines right now. I have absolutely no clue where I'm going. Well, I think I'll just do a time-lapse. We'll finish out what I have to tether here, and I'll then hopefully let the worker kind of do a little bit in this field. So I'll talk to everyone. The time-lapse is done.
I can go anywhere, walk the desert in the sun, lost and I don't care. I'm feeling lighter, lighter, at the finish line. You can't cheat me now. Flying like a satellite, I'm so far away, can't get me back. You wanted to get in my mind, cloak and dagger, snakes and ladders. Thinking of the reason why it's always the weak ones who attack. You got nothing else in life, it's all that matters. Snakes and ladders.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the tethering. And then I'll get a, hopefully a worker in here to do the windrow. Otherwise, one thing I did think of, I'm not sure if I can actually do this or not, but I wonder if I couldn't use the dev control mod to make that not that tall. It's just a thought, but I am worried that I might delete the actual cut alfalfa already. That would be the worry. Tempted, but at the same time I'm also like, do I want to risk losing that? You know, all the time I've spent on that, I don't want to lose that. So we're gonna try the best we can. Really, the biggest thing is how well I'm gonna be able to see the spots to windrow after windrow. Because if it's still very difficult to see, it's gonna be a pain to bale. Obviously, to pick them up, it might not be much fun either. Although, I think picking them up, I can probably zoom out enough. You can probably see the bales without getting everything else. Kind of like right now, if you look, you can kind of see where everything's tethered. But as soon as you get close, it's obviously going to start filling in, and you're like, oh, I can't really see much of anything then. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if a worker can do this. I really hope so. Otherwise, like I said, I think I can change... Oh, I had flight mode on for something earlier. I think I can change it in here, potentially. There's a lot of options in here. This is different than it used to be. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried that obviously it would disappear everything. And that would be the worry, obviously. Alright, well, I'll be able to see that first one. And really, I think it might be tall enough where I'll be able to see everything else too. But it'll still have to be baled this month. Picking them up, I think, will still probably be fine, if I'm honest. Just because I can kind of zoom out enough, and it's probably not going to be a ton of them, so. And we'll grab this. I want to get all of these straw bales picked up, and we'll get those probably somewhere placed out here in this nice open area. as I was kind of talking about last time, we'll likely be looking to get some sort of either telehandler or skid steer or a tractor with a front loader or something. Which actually I never looked at the bucket sizes for the front loaders. The main thing I'm basing it off of. I'm seeing 1,000. So yeah, it looks like it would probably be. Yeah, it might be best to obviously do telehandler because I think there was a much larger capacity in here. 2.5, 3,000, 5,000. Grain pusher, 2,000, 2,500. Technically, we'd want a manure, but a bucket would be fine. Maybe a telehandler. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I have not used this in a really long time. So this is something a little bit different. It should automatically be on. Yep, it is. Alright. Well, that seems simple enough. But I haven't used a bale stacker like this in forever. I'm honestly not sure how much it holds. Let's see, can I find it in here? 14 bales, so it'd actually be two of them. Why didn't we? Oh, this is round bale. So otherwise, I was gonna say, why didn't we get that one? Obviously, there are ones I can put the auto load transport on, but I mean, this is on the map. I'm going to go with this. It'll be about 2 trips. I think we had what, 17 bales or something like that last time. I'm not gonna put this immediately into the pen. I would like to get some food in there first. The way it looks like, we should be having food for them next month at the absolute latest. Which, yeah, it'll be next month because we likely won't get a telehandler yet. I did notice we made a decent amount of money overnight. It appears we might have solar panels on the pig pen. And we actually have pigs too, which I did not know. I'm not really planning on doing anything with them at the current moment because I think we'll have our hands full with the cows and different productions and whatnot. So I don't think it's something that well, it's full. I don't really think it's something I'll really be using much of. So do I, just as a question, I guess, would you want me to just sell all the pigs? I could obviously refund myself money for it. Obviously the barn I would probably sell and take money. It's like 300,000, but still it should allow us to kind of get more things too. I don't know where I want to put this here right now. All the bales. I was meaning to look for obviously there's the maple syrup building. Let's unload bales here. There you go. The maple syrup production way across on the other side of the map. I was meaning to look to see if that's something that could be bought, or does it have to be the one that's built into the farm? I just thought that the other day. I have a lot of mods in here. I'm not sure if I need town productions or not. I might not. I might take that out. Dude factory, yeah, it's not in here, so you have to buy the land, and the land is very expensive last I checked. Looks like they're doing pretty good over there on the windrow, which is good to see. Should give us enough time to hopefully get this limed over here, get that all done. I don't know if we'll get to the point where we're planting, but they're just 2, no, 3 bales. I think so. I didn't know it stacked this way either, I'll be honest. I thought it's like, I think the round bale one is when you kind of lowers down and you pull out. This is not like that, so I could have put this somewhere else. I was not aware at the moment I was doing this. Obviously, we'll have a bunch going on next month with the corn harvest, which should all go right to the corn dryer. That is the plan. I was supposed to get a tinker and stuff for it, but yeah, I know I was talking earlier. We're making some money overnight from solar panels. It looked like a decent amount, if I'm being honest. Finances. Last month, the property income was 20 grand, and it's 6 grand so far. So, I'm assuming it's from that, because it looks like there's a bunch of solar panels up there. That's a lot of money every month, so might be something I consider getting rid of, although it's also be nice to have 20 grand every month. Maybe I'll have to figure here how... 300,000 is nice instantly to have. Oh, I didn't even check if this could actually spread lime. I probably should have, and the fact it doesn't show two things tells me it probably doesn't. It does not do lime. Like the one thing in here that doesn't do lime, and of course it's the thing I have. I'm kind of surprised, but I guess same time, base game, there's not many other options. Well, I might get the modded one here then. I've had good luck with it. Used it in the past. And how wide of it? It's 42 meters, so it's pretty wide. It's same width as this. It's basically this similar. The only difference is it actually has lime. The width and everything is the same, so I will buy this then. We'll want the US design because we are in the US. Alright. Oh, we'll buy that then, and I guess we're going to the store to sell this. I assumed, and I assumed wrong. So we'll get this sold. Yeah, I guess it allows everyone else to see the store and a little bit of the town. It's kind of on the outside of town, though. It's not like directly right in town. It's a little bit of a drive, but not terrible. That's one thing I've noticed. A lot of the selling points are fairly far away, especially the train station. The train station's way on the other side of the map. So obviously that will not be much fun for selling products, especially if we have large amounts of one thing. That won't be much fun, but it's just a time-consuming thing, you know. Obviously, it might mean less things get done just because we're traveling. Yeah, then obviously throughout town there are the different productions and stuff that I've mentioned in the first episode. There's juice factories and pancake place, pizzeria, a bunch of fun stuff. Let's get this sold. Right, repaint and we'll sell it. 60,000, so we made good on that deal. We made pretty good on that one. I'm thinking, to be realistic, I'm going to buy 20,000 liters of lime. It's a lot, but I think we'll use a lot. I don't have the necessary stuff on this tractor, or the other one, for that matter. I'll have to get that added here. Should be able to, add it right there. I think if I back up in here and just get the trailer in here, I should be able to then edit the tractor too. If I'm right. Yep. Let's customize. Is there horsepower upgrades and stuff in here? Oh, I guess we already are maxed out there. I'll do the Zero Compact. There is a front loader option, but like I said, I think we'll do something more permanent. Something more specialized to do exactly that. Yeah, now it should be applying the correct amounts. I'll have to get it to the other tractor as well. I have to do that before it either plants. It might be the planting tractor. We'll see. Obviously, right now it's kind of doing some windrowing. Seems to be doing good over there. For the width of this, it might actually do it. It might do it in 2, maybe. Not quite 2. Yeah, obviously the width is helping quite a bit here. Off we go. Doesn't look like it's adding a ton at the start here. I'm assuming this bad spots, right? I don't think the pH was great, but I think the worst part was probably the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, the worst part was by far the nitrogen, though, which is fertilizer. That's by far the worst part. But yeah, this is really bad, too. Obviously, it's adding a ton to this. Should we get this strip done, hopefully, from what we have here. Obviously, it's going to get hit hard right here with the lime, though. With the loam section of the field. Because, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to plant in here yet. I'm going to wait and see. As in, I'll see if there's anything special I need to consider. Otherwise, if there's not, I'll likely put soybeans, I'm thinking, just to sell them. But otherwise, I'll probably do something for production reasons. Alright, well, that is done. Let's get this switched back to full width. Yeah, that should be a dang good field next time harvest. Obviously, I'll have to buy some seeds and stuff when we do go to plant it. Alright, well, let's get this unfolded. Even then, some of these swaths are not the easiest to see still. Get it lowered and turned on. Does it just come up as hay, it appears? Oh, there we go. Dry alfalfa. It appears it fills up very quick. Which is, I mean, nice, considering the fact I can't see anything. Does mean there's going to be a lot of bales, so... We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling here. I might end up just picking them up next month, too. We should have enough things where workers can probably do a little bit of the corn harvest, maybe be able to do the planting while I end up picking the bales up in here. Yeah, it is already produced, what, 3? Almost 3 at this point, and we're on just the first lap around. I didn't reset that. Alt-X. It'll be a little bit off, but keep that in mind. Well, I suppose I'll just go ahead and set up a time-lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time-lapse is done.
How does it feel to fall now that you're in this alone? No more comfort, 'cause those days are over. Now I've seen that side. Can't believe I let you wear me down. All the memories unwind, taking me higher, higher, past the finish line. You can't
Alright, so we're just about done here with baling. Hopefully we get... Yeah, we should be able to get at least this full bale done, I would assume. And likely a partial, it looks like. Can I unload partial bales in this? I'm not honestly not sure. I think I have to turn it off probably to see if I can. I do also probably have numerous little pieces here that were probably missed. Like this right here. I can't say, was there a missed piece here? Like it looks slightly different colored, but no, okay. Likely not a missed piece. And this is probably a little bit random, but I don't know what is with this field. But when I'm like, you know, when I was spreading the lime and just on the main farm there, I get a solid like 60 FPS, right? It's locked. In this field, it's like 40. I don't know why. I know my computer can handle it, so it's a little bit weird. As soon as I leave it, yep, 60 now. It's weird. Something with that field. I wonder. It could potentially, and I'm not saying it is, obviously, have something to do with the alfalfa? Maybe. Obviously, the modded crop. It's something it could be, so I'll have to obviously remember that and keep an eye on it in the future. This is not going to drop. Unload bale early. There we go. Why not? It's fairly full. Once again, it doesn't drop out immediately. Yeah, it works. Let's just put these in here, just so they get some good food. Let's put these 2 bales in there. Just that right here. They have a large milk capacity. Wow. I'll see right now they've been eating on the meadow. Yeah, we'll have to get... I'm thinking... Are these doors operational? It does not appear so. Putting the manure pit on this side. Kind of out of the way. We should still be able to drive around, obviously. It's right next to the barn. I'm assuming straw would also probably go in that same place. I'm not going to put it in there just because obviously we don't have a place for manure yet. Obviously here we'd have this. I just don't want to have stuff in the way. Yeah, I think next time we'll get the bales picked up. There's quite a few, I'm guessing. I honestly didn't look. 34, probably. Well, we probably got 36 bales, but obviously I brought 2 over, so I'm thinking it should be 34 over there. Which is, what, 2? Little over 2 loads with that, actually quite a bit. Yeah, still next time I'm hoping to get that field over there planted, at least get a start in the corn harvest. We'll have to buy some propane too. That is on the agenda. We have to get some propane. And what's everything needed for this? It's just manure and water. Okay. Keep this in mind. We'll have to get some sort of thing for water, something near to. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not quite sure what we'll put into that other field. I'm thinking soybeans. We could do something for flour, it looks like. Obviously, we want to do... If we want to do an apple pie or a blueberry pie. Cornbread? Obviously, that would be corn. We would need sugar. That's the biggest thing for this is we'd be missing sugar. Otherwise, we're not too bad there. This is just juice, so we just need that product, and it'll make the juice. Creamery. I did not... Oh, we can make blueberry yogurt? Condensed milk? Chocolate milk? A different type of chocolate milk, I think. Strawberry yogurt, just regular yogurt. Kefir? Don't know what that is. We got cream. There's a lot of things in here. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd want to make my own dairy, but it might be better to do that way if it's that like that. Yeah, I don't know if we have that production, if we can place it ourselves too on the farm itself. That part I do not know. Cedar Creek Juice Factory. Grain Mill. So I'm assuming if I saw the juice. Oh, I just Maple Co. right here. I didn't see this. So yeah, we do have it. It uses two things I do not have. I do not see the creamery though. Yeah, that is the only thing. Oh, nope, not there either. Or whatever it was called, I forget. I don't Cedar Ridge Creamery. I did not see that there. It might be in there. I just might have missed it, but still potential. Maybe we want to place our own. Obviously, we can't just have the milk transported automatically. So, still might have to consider. I'll look into it. Obviously, what kind of prices for yogurts and stuff. I didn't know there was yogurt until just now. But yeah, the maple syrup thing. I don't know. I do probably need to look more into that. Because obviously there's things that it needs that I do not know how to get. So that is something I'll have to try to figure out. It looked like there was some sort of bucket, and then there was firewood, it looked like. Which obviously I would need wood to do that. But the other one, I wouldn't know what that would be, honestly. I will have to obviously figure it out. I don't know. Probably go on a separate save or something and place it and just find out. I'm not really concerned about it right in this second because we're not going to do it right this second. We're going to focus probably on the yogurts and stuff and the stuff that's pretty easy to figure out. But that one I'll have to look into a little bit more. But anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.